afternoon, guys.
Good afternoon.
So whereabouts are you based? Let's get that confusion out of the way first.
Well, we're based in a little country village called Burwash, which is about half an hour from here. No one's ever heard of it.
Well, it's where Roger Daltrey lives.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's Roger Daltrey lives there, and the guy who wrote the Jungle Book, what's his name?
Roger.
Yeah, that's it. He used to live there. His house is there. So yeah, that's our claim to fame in Burwash.
No, that's good. That's good. Well, we're going to start off with just some icebreaker Christmas questions. You know, got a tree and everything. Yeah. So the first question, and you can fight amongst yourselves about this. What's the best Christmas song ever?
We just covered one.
Yeah. We did cover the
Mariah
Carey one. Yeah, we just covered the Mariah Carey one yesterday.
Oh, right.
For Christmas. I'm going to go with that one. I think
that was a good.
I don't mind that Fairy Tale New York one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What, with the original lyrics or the
the original lyrics.
With the controversy there. That's a good one.
Yeah.
What's it called? Silent Night, maybe.
Silent Night.
Oh, old school.
Nice and traditional.
Well, that's nice and traditional.
Late at night, you know. Relax. Have a glass of wine.
No right or wrong answer.
Listen to Silent Night.
Okay, so next one: mince pies or pigs in blankets?
Pigs in blankets.
Pigs in blankets.
That's down. Actually, no. That's thinking about it. It's quite a hard choice now. Both.
Yeah, well,
that sounds
why
like
not?
Controversial. I don't actually like pigs in blankets, so I'm gonna have to go with mince pies.
That's fine. That's fine. That's right. It's Christmas. You can do what you like.
Exactly.
So, what best Christmas present ever?
I had a guitar one year. It's up there.
Yeah.
Probably.
I had a little remote control game.
I remember.
Then our manager crashed into a tree.
Yes, I remember that.
Not an ex-manager.
Oh no.
He made it through that one.
Well, yeah,
Just been sacked. He just reminded you.
No, there you go.
He's getting the sack after this.
That's it. Yeah, thinking about it now, it's just. Damn it.
It's too emotional. But
Well,
Hard telling you.
Yeah. And so this year, what do you hope? Apart from world peace, what would be the best Christmas present you can have?
Gigs, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be.
Well. Yeah, probably an in-person gig, or even just something simple like going to the pub with your mates. Just not have to worry about stuff. Which hopefully that will be coming soon with the whole vaccines.
It's been a strange time, hasn't it? You know, so coming to the Audiotrope, I mean, you did your session. Was that
October? So not too
was
right.
But I mean, you said in it. I seem to remember. Correct me if I'm wrong. You haven't played gigs since January.
Yeah, we had to. Yeah.
So playing. So what was it like actually playing a gig? I know you didn't have an audience.
Yeah.
But
It's a bit strange, wasn't it?
Wasn't it? Quite surreal as well.
Yeah, it was exciting because obviously for the past year, most of the time we've actually not been playing because it's been lockdown. And then when we have been, we've been, obviously socially distancing and sort of rehearsing. Because we've had no gigs, we've just been rehearsing new songs and stuff, new material. And all of a sudden we get, we've actually got a gig with this company called Audiotrope. We checked them out and it's like, this is amazing. They're actually doing so much stuff for bands, it's incredible. So we decided to do our whole album, which is out now. We are in an identity crisis, but we love it. We decided to do it all in order, sort of play all 16 tracks. And when we play live, you get this energy, just the thrill of playing live together. And we hadn't experienced that in so long. But as soon as the cameras started rolling, I just remember feeling this energy again. It's like, wow, we actually had the
Somebody's
rush.
actually watching.
Yeah.
It isn't a wall.
So what was it? I mean, it did come across energy. I'll come to that in a minute. But I mean, what was it like not having an audience? Did that affect you? I mean, I know you've been playing for a few years, but was that a strange thing? Having to perform with nobody there apart from a couple of cameras.
It's different.
Yeah, it's just a different
Did you find
sort
it hard
of
to
thing.
get into or not?
I didn't. Not particularly. It's just normally when you play a gig, it's somewhere else, isn't it? Whereas we were in our own rehearsal room.
Oh, I see.
There's nobody else there apart from the camera. So I guess it was just a different.
I got used to it though, because obviously as the front man, usually when there's an audience, I'm like, everyone jumped on this song and everyone clapped. And I still was towards the end. I was doing that. I was like, actually, there are people watching. There is an audience. We just can't see them.
I must admit, that is one thing that came across me. Not knowing you guys, I must admit, before watching it, is that you really put the effort in. You treated it like a gig so much. You were trying to create a virtual mosh pit.
Yeah.
Getting people to jump up and down.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
sort of stuff. Which
Hopefully that works.
In our kitchen.
But we just thought, why not? We got to get used to it. This is how it's going to be for a while. We just got to get used to it, make the most out of it.
I think that's it. You need, get an opportunity to get them there. So you got something out of it.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
So what sort of reaction have you had from that particular session?
Very positive. Yeah.
A lot of traffic.
Got a lot of views.
Great.
Yeah. I think it's sitting on.
It's a brilliant system.
I think it's sitting on about 7,500 views right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Because there was. Oh, is it 10?
10 now. We've just been signalled.
We should be informed.
It's the manager over there.
Yeah, the manager is about to get the sack. No, we got.
Putting up boards.
Yeah.
Front boards.
We got 10,000 views. Because there was a period of a few weeks where I was just obsessively checking the views. I was like, because it was surreal. It's like it kept going up by so much every day.
So has that sort of rekindled your enthusiasm a little bit as well?
I don't think our enthusiasm ever died, to be honest. I just think it sort of reinforced that people are actually listening to us, because obviously we haven't done a gig since January, so sometimes it can be like, oh, no one's listening to us because you can't see it. But when you see that, it's like, okay, no, people are interested, people are listening, which is very encouraging.
Yeah. But one of the things I've written down here, which I just made a couple of notes as I was watching, I wrote down that about the energy I mentioned before, like a power trio. I mean, it's sort of like those old trios from the past, like Cream and the Hendrix Experience and Nirvana, even, those sorts, and the touch of the Keith Moons on the drums. So, what sort of music did you grow up listening to that's influenced you? Was it bands like that?
Exactly that.
Exactly as you described. Yeah.
I think we started out 60s, 70s music, sort of Rolling Stones, Cream, Jimi Hendrix Experience, The Who, all that stuff, The Kinks.
Yeah.
And then
Then it's going to.
Freebird.
Our rendition of that lasted about half an hour.
Yeah, that's actually the first thing we played as a band.
Freebird.
Yeah, that was the whole set.
It did last about half an hour.
The old school rehearsal.
But as we've gotten older, we've sort of opened our minds up to more, sort of genres, different types of music. You'll catch us singing Whitney Houston off guard now.
I do love a bit of Whitney Houston, to be
Yeah.
fair. I mean, I'm still very much old-fashioned, but
Oh yeah.
You like Simply Red, though,
Yeah, I mean,
I keep that to my guilty.
Exactly.
We keep that tucked away somewhere.
But that did come across to me from a novice listener, viewer, was the sort of different styles and genres you were covering within that set.
Well, I think we just kind of got, and this is the kind of whole premise with our album, We Are in an Identity Crisis, but we love it.
I just had to
hence
have
the
a
name.
copy here, by the way.
That's right.
There we go.
Yeah.
And we were just sort of like, we were kind of sick of being labelled as a rock band and stuff like that. Which is like, why can't we listen to all these sort of stuff? Like, I'll often have rappers like Stormzy or Dave on. I'm like, why can't we just incorporate all of this and see what happens? It was a big experiment, and it was fun.
I like to call it the bridging album because it was crossing two dimensions for us, wasn't it?
Yeah, for
But
sure.
I mean, how long as a band have you been together?
We've been
2013.
on a bit now.
Yeah,
2013.
we got together in 2013.
Yeah, started with me and Ed.
Yeah.
It's your brothers, aren't you?
Yeah, so me and Jack were brothers. Me and Ed we sort of did this rock school, after school
Oh, okay.
club thing.
Couple of sessions there we did.
Form a band and rule the world was the motto. And we started. Hey Joe, wasn't it? Actually, it's
Hey Joe, yeah.
It's Hey
Yeah,
Joe.
it might have been.
That's the first song I sang for him.
I can't rightly remember, to be honest with you.
And I was like, we need to change the dynamic up a bit. So I know Jack was starting to learn to play guitar, weren't you?
Yeah.
Start the guitar, so
Then Mum forced
brought
me
you in. Yeah.
But I mean, in that time, you've already released 4 albums. This is the 4th album,
Yeah,
the new one. I
that's
mean,
right.
that's pretty prolific.
Yeah.
I don't think we really planned for it, did we? It just happened.
I think we just sort of try and keep ourselves busy, try and write as many songs as possible, because the more practice you get at it, the better you get. I mean, over the first lockdown, I wrote 200 songs.
200?
Yeah, and I taught myself the keyboard, because I really, that was the only instrument I couldn't play before lockdown. I was like, I really want to put keyboards on our songs. And I sort of taught myself it, wrote loads of songs on the keyboards. And we got a double single out on December the 17th, and those 2 songs came out of lockdown. It's sort of like a reaction to everything that's going on. Be sure to listen to that, everyone.
So lockdown's been a bit of a weird thing. So for you, it's actually been quite
Productive, yeah.
Yeah, creative spur, I think. We've been very experimental.
Yeah.
As much of it's a challenge, opens your mind as well.
Yeah.
You're basically stuck with what you've got, and that's it.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, you're not gigging, so you have to
Nope.
do something else. I mean, one of the things
Yeah.
you just touched on something that one of the other things I noticed from watching the session was just swapping instruments.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, after the first song, you
Yeah.
changed instruments,
Yeah,
and then you jumped, you playing keyboards, and then you jumped on the keyboards, and
we even had Head Up on guitar the other day. We did
Oh,
a
yeah.
cover of All I Want for Christmas.
yeah, and you're all singing as well.
Yeah.
So
We're all,
there's a lot going on there.
there is.
Well, I think how that came about was we're from the country. Basically, we have no other friends. We're from the country, so like, it's like we need someone to play bass, and our manager was on bass for a while. And it's like that we need someone our age to play bass. So we can all play bass.
Yeah.
We're just gonna have to do it like that.
Tough for a drummer though to do this.
Yeah. And we just sort of went from there because we were playing with the idea of having some more members, but we don't know anyone else. We have no friends.
Yeah, it works. I mean, if it works, I mean, as we
Works,
discussed,
yeah.
there's been plenty of sort of power, decent trios around in the past that have worked very well, so why not keep it?
Why not?
If it works. I mean, you were saying you self-release your own albums now as well?
Yeah.
And how do you find that as opposed, because you said you did have experience of being signed with someone for a while?
Yeah, we were signed with a New York record label called Factory Fast Records, and it was great and everything, but we just thought, because they were based in America, their marketing was very sort of centred around New York and America, which is great, but before we go to America, we need to grow an audience here first. We need to have a homegrown audience. So we just thought we need to part ways mutually and build our following here and find ourselves creatively, which is what we've been doing, self-releasing all of these albums. And that's basically what.
It's right, it gives you more control over what you're doing.
Yeah.
I suppose, as well.
Bring that point up. Yeah, definitely a lot more control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, so what does the future hold for you guys? Hopefully. I mean, hopefully, no, well, COVID disappears magically with the vaccine or
That's
however.
right, yeah.
What's in the pipeline for you next year? Because hopefully, I imagine you're going to want to get out properly gigging.
Oh yeah.
We have plans on. Well, we keep writing, don't we? So,
Yeah, we've already written the album. We're about to, after I think maybe January we're going to go and start recording.
Or another one.
Yeah, another album.
I think there's 50 tracks.
No, there's 50 tracks. No.
It's a 10-hour album.
Yeah.
That's coming for the summer. We might release another single before that. And we really hope we're going to get to do loads of gigs and sort of catch up where we left. Yeah, just keep building our fan base really and keep growing and just
Do the things we wanted to do this year.
Yeah.
So what have you missed out on this year then? You know, that you any big gigs you missed that got cancelled or anything?
Yeah, well, like playing for it, Tunbridge Wells.
Oh right.
Yeah, again.
It's a great
We had quite a few.
Good.
gig.
Event,
Yeah.
isn't it?
We had quite a few festivals lined up as well.
Festivals.
It's just like we had this big album coming out, and for us, this album kind of felt like we were starting again. It kind of felt like we were reborn. We found our new style, and we couldn't wait to get out and show the world and sort of promote it through loads of gigs. But obviously, COVID happened, and we had to adapt to releasing an album during a pandemic. Because obviously, normally you release music and then you gig to promote it, whereas we had to find other ways of doing that.
So were you tempted to delay the release?
Yeah, we were.
We were, yeah.
But
We had to do something.
we thought, you know what? Because we saw all of these like big artists. Like there were so many big artists that delayed their album release, like their album releases. And it's just like what people really need right now, when they're doing nothing else, is music. So we thought, you know what? We don't want to do a disservice to the people who listen to us. We've got this album ready. Let's just release it. It's going to be a bit odd, but let's just do it anyway. We'll get through it, and as long as we work hard, we can get it to be pretty successful. It's been our most successful album yet by a long shot. So yeah, it's we managed to make it work.
Yeah, you're making the right decisions.
Well, yeah. we hope so. Yeah.
So how can people get hold of your music? I mean, you're self-releasing it in the usual ways, or you know, you got your own websites. Time to plug your socials and stuff.
So you can get it on Spotify, just Wild Horse on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Deezer, You can even get a hard copy on Amazon and stuff like that. Yeah, just really the usual places. I think it's on SoundCloud, Musically, all of those places. Reverb Nation, everywhere.
There's a follow on Instagram.
Oh yeah, our Instagram is Wild Horse
Daily
UK.
feed.
Our Instagram is Wild Horse UK. Our Twitter is also our Twitter's Wild Horse Rock UK, and our Facebook is Wild Horse UK.
There's a lot to remember these days.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for your time, guys.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for coming
Thank you
over.
very much. Thanks very much.
Enjoyed the session. 10,000 views is pretty good, I reckon.
Yeah.
So all the best for 2021.
Absolutely.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
It's taking over me, and even though I try, it won't release its grip on me. And I know it's not over, but less than a part of me that's still, and it grows as you go, as you go, as you go. Don't want you to go. Don't want you to go. Don't want you to go.